All right, Mr. Jones. First, I want to welcome you to your first therapy consultation. Clap it up for yourself. Round of applause for you for making this big step. As a
Thank
black
you.
man, I know it isn't not easy for you to express your feelings in any type of capacity. So the first thing I want to do is ask you a couple of questions, and one of those questions is, what are you feeling like right now? What are you going through? What is going through your mind? Why are you here?
Um, Honestly, it's a lot. I feel like I have to be the man at all times. I have to provide. I have to be strong. Nobody really cares if I'm sick. I still have to provide. Pico doesn't really care. I got a lot going on in my home life.
Yes.
In my work life,
Yes.
romantically, I'm trying my best, but it seems like I'm not doing enough for
Mr.
anybody.
Jones, Mr. Jones.
Like my money is not what it should be.
I get
Like the
that.
price of groceries, like the price
Jones.
of gas. Like you try to buy a carton of eggs. You see how much eggs
All right,
cost?
listen. We're gonna try a breathing technique, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. As a man, we have to be all shell and no share. As a man, they say we are all equally yoked. As a man, we have to scramble for a safe space just to find a sunny side up. As a man, we can't put all of our in one basket. As a man, we can't talk to the homies. We can't talk to our parents. We can't talk to our partners. So we go hide. We go hide.
I go hide. I live by the gun.
And you die by that gun, right?
But if maybe I had a safe space, then
You wouldn't be supplying those guns, right?
you go ahead and drive by them slums. You gonna hear that bum bum? That's applied by the young that don't abide by no sunlight. Sex,
Money,
drugs.
I guess it's fucking occupation, right?
I was raised in the hellfire, half a block from Satan.
Is that where you were raised in?
That's where I was caged in, shit I felt placed in, but damn, I'm so patient. I give a standing ovation to my niggas that didn't make it. We should celebrate, because we in a better place than the haven for the wasted while we praying to the Savior, but they praise us like Jesus. But he never saved them. So we still waiting. Smoking, still basing. No more dough. They trading their PlayStation, heroin, or blow. Do you know where it takes them? Inject it in the vein, take the pain and erase it or sniff it up the nose for the slow sedation. Eighth to an O. What's more of an education? Your 1 degree or the 400 degrees that I bake with. Greater than, less than basics. They say time is money. The money that I make and the time that I save give me both for wasting. So am I so patient or am I just a hypocrite? Am I helping better with the devil that I'm living with? Taking in full consideration just what I'm dealing with while playing that new PlayStation I took from that kid. What's he doing now? Playing in the street? Will you follow in my footsteps because of me? Every day it's the same shit. I hop in the same whip and hear the same nigga on the radio lying about selling that same brick. I put the same clip back in my 380 semi-auto. I fill it with hollows. Destruction tomorrow, the day after that, the same as the last. I hate going backwards. I face in my past. I was raised in the ghetto. They say it's a trap. I hate to admit it. How the fuck I'm gonna raise my daughter in a place my therapist wouldn't even visit? You see what I say and you tell me I'm gifted, but if you see what I see, you would tell me I'm tripping. It's different if you say that you lived it. My niggas is out here with switches, and you call them YMs. They just trying to live here. So they out here tripping, talking about wanting to take their own life like.
Jones, wait. See this image right here. Hold that. Feel that picture. Matter of fact, even better. Take that pic. Real quick. But hurry. Before the hood make black ink of your body. Before nature runs its course and crops your corpse into the news feeds. Finally, your timeline filled with your flesh. Your timeline finally flooded with flowers and followers. Your comment section plastered with both grief and gardens. Your unresponsive body finally getting the engagement that it deserves.
I just pray that your empty skin can fit into the algorithm. I just pray that your death goes viral enough to get you Insta famous, because you know us black boys love to go blue for a check, so go ahead and take that pic. Get the right flick. Make sure you get the right shot before the ops get a chance to. And don't you filter out none of that shit, Mr. Jones. Don't you filter out your flesh from the concrete. Don't you crop out your swaying of the crops. And I'll make sure I'll tag you to the post the same way they tagged your body to one, just so the rumors of your death can finally flood into people's DMs, you know. It's funny, Mr. Jones. But not funny, ha ha. It's funny how when your mother sees her son setting, social media would just have your shadow banned. And that's no cap. Your vacant vessel under RIP picks your eulogy in all caps, because where you from is either get back or get capped. I'm talking about photo ops with your flesh filled with all caps, because where you're from, boys can't even graduate because the block done put them in a gown with no cap. It's like our melanin be a magnet to all this metal. The hood maketh the man Magneto. It's like the chains on a nigga. It's starting to resemble the chains on a nigga. Yeah. Even the rattling of the links start to sound the same when the body shifts. But before your body shifts, it'll probably end up on the shade room before it does the walls of your own mother. Her scrolling through photo albums of ghosts while social media plays the mediator to your passing. I guess the IG was a coffin you was most familiar with. But still, your comment section will be filled with condolences, praises, followers. Also, people won't have the guilt of not attending your actual funeral. So take that pic. For them. But hurry. But for the hood makes black ink of your body.
So,
Mr. Jones, I have another question to ask you. When it comes to, how does your mental and your physical body respond when it sees, think of, or hears anything correlating to black ink?
black ink. It kind of resembles the blood of a black man who won't bleed when he's cut deep. See, sometimes it feels like my skin won't slice, break, or bend, so all of my wounds grew within, and only a few in this crowd know that my stories are actually true. My imagination is only outrageous to strangers. You see, sometimes the strangers, they only notice the danger. I guess if you stand too close, you can't distinguish the picture. That's exactly why I distance from niggas. You see me clear when you don't look. That kind of reminds me of those magic eye books. Like, just an example how your image gets scrambled. So you don't know me, you just know who I hand you. I give you confidence when the one to confide in. I talk loud as fuck to break out my mind's deafening silence. I sing other people's songs on the radio sometimes because my own songs don't sound right. See, life handed me lemons, so sometimes I hide in the limelight. If everything happens for a reason, what's the reason I'm lonely? Even when I'm with all my homies. I wonder if everybody feels like I'm still me and hasn't seen I'm changed. Maybe I'm not the real me. I got people in crowds across America trying to feel me. They want to respect them, but on the other end of the spectrum, I got niggas in my own hood that's trying to kill me. I wake up and give God his praise and see the scars from a bullet on my hand when I wash my face. I wrote half this shit right here in a cell when I caught my case, but even after I beat it, I still felt defeated. That's black ink. See, that's the tears of a man who won't cry because he cries inside. Look through my eyes, who am I? Stressed, trying to make sense of suicide. Life's a game, and if you don't play, you can't win. But on the other end, if I don't play, I can't lose. How can I choose when there's no choice? It's like everything I do here has no point. Life makes me want to fucking scream. But as a black man in America, I have no voice. Unless I choose to dance or laugh or do something to make y'all laugh. Like,
well, Mr. Jones, I'm glad you can find amusement in the pain in any of this, actually. Because studies do show that was the best medicine. I mean, a placebo prescribed to people whose point of view only view us as a vessel for the outlet, and always we be a plug for their. And that's a tough pill for any black man to swallow. But ain't that what a gag is? Like finding home in humor and thinking it'll be, filling our hubris. See, we have a house that's whole like Stockholm, even when every bone in our body tends to crack the hell up when the carnival in between the cracks of our teeth tend to tire of all of our gestures, just being seen as jesters. See, Jovan is so close to jovial, like how mellow correlates to calm, but when we can't negate the nonsense, as long as we the funniest niggas in the room, right? As long as the permeates the unfiltered space like Def Jam in the 90s, we supposed to have that Bernie Mac aesthetic, right? Because we ain't scared of these motherfuckers. But we do fear how folk will find our funny. So with every interaction, we have to feel like a traveling circus, managing to entertain people just for a simple and that shit is always akin to shedding skin. But don't we always have to approach relationships with new material? Mr. Jones, I thought that being a comic would make me feel like a superhero. But even with all the jokes, the audience never really identifies with the comic strips. So we gotta have the jokes for days, even if they're at our own expense. Because how can we take up space and become the hottest star without burning away at our own darkness? I mean, how can the audience doubt fire when all this is robbing our will? Let's go. Let's go. But still, they'll want the jokes for days. They still want the strong friends, so I guess we'll have to be here all week for the laughs, the jokes, the... But ain't that the best medicine?
Medicine is when me and my niggas laugh away the pain and then pretend that the pain went away with the laugh.
Let's go.
I used to try to drown my problems in a bottle of Bacardi 151. We called it that 7 deadly sins. That devil was in that bottle. I drink it and try not to let him in. I win when I lose, but I lose when I win, like I'm playing Russian roulette. Fuck it. Let it spin. Who's next? Let's begin. I'm on a mission here trying to forget the stress I'm living in. Juice and gin. Eventually graduated to no juice. My family's my gander. I guess we split that whole bottle of goose. I do not pour liquor for my niggas that ain't make it. I feel that burn in my chest and I don't dare chase it. I can feel it in my heart, nigga, that's still you. The fuck I look like sharing with the same streaks that killed you. World's spinning so slow I can barely tell it. That's why I'm getting so drunk so I can forget it. End up doing some shit that I wish I didn't. That's why I'm getting so high so I can't forget it. Time just tick, tick, tick. I can't slow it up. Wish I could take the whole world and just roll it up. Light it slow. Let it burn. Blow what I'll never know. Smoke what I'll never learn. The cars I'll never drive. The money I'll never own. The jewelry I'll never buy. The houses I'll never own. I take my problems in my bottle, break it down to rubble. I walk slow to the stove for a box of Dutchess. Call my shorty. She always got that Buddha. And she roll a L like her grandma from Cuba. When we smoking, don't tell your problems to me. And I won't tell you mine. My life's a movie to me. Don't you press for wine. I need a lot of shit. Like a good woman. And a good job. But everything seems little when you're this high.
All right. So, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Brandon. I know you hear me calling. That caller ID is probably raising your blood like ivy, and see, I be that first thing you wake up to like IG on that bright screen. See, I caught you at that open mic last night. How you closed in but walking inside of rooms full of strangers and triggers, right? It's all for the gig, right? You force your figure in the space, it's all for the figures, right? I just hope you ain't all overworked. Look at you all overworked on your days off. That labor done labeled you a slave, nigga. I just hope you don't check before the check hits. See, me, Mr. Jones, see, me and you a unit. We overthinking, assume in unison that sweat dripping down from your temple should be worn as uniform. And I know you think you out here manifesting. But Mr. Jones, you just out here make-believing like rainbows and unicorns. Mr. Jones, I know you hear me calling your oppositional, the opposite of observing more positive options. Your thought process be toxic. You think you poised? Nigga, you just poisoning me. I'm your favorite temptation. That sensation drowning in your bloodstream more than usual and using you? You gave me a place to call home. I'm just trying to get used to you. Instead of you leaving me hanging like I'm some kind of noose to you. Like I'm no use to you. I'm proof of all your problems, nigga. I'm the truth to you, Mr. Jones. I know you hear me calling. It's just me. The anxiety. That antagonist, more anti than hero, that angst that got you by the ankles, dangling your deeper thoughts at an angle. See, I ain't no God, but I be the gap between you and your guardian angel. See, I ain't no bridge, but I be the gap between you and the people that you thought that you found church and child. I see you hiding between those pews and prayers, but your poems don't know peace, my nigga. Just shakes, like Parkinson's, partially feeling part. You know, like peace, my nigga. Like fraction, the feeling of feeling fractured, part of a hole that you dug yourself in, and for yourself, you can't even depend. Apartment partly feeling like bando, that's why your body always on defense. How you got bars but locked inside your own head? Your heavy thoughts probably feeling like the pen, and lately you can't even depend on the pen. I know you hear those rumors. Some say I'm serpent-like, the ones you hold dare deem me a demon, a snake that slithers through your speech with each stutter. I'm the reason your butterflies lacks flutter, nigga. I'm master manipulator, I can mold you like putty too, nigga. You think that grass is green, I can show you the other side is muddy too, nigga. How the fuck you gonna say you alone when I'm buddy too, nigga? Nigga, I know you hear me calling. It's just me. Your best homie. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Fine.
Kind of spaced out for a little bit
fine,
right there.
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Can I ask you, have you ever had any experiences hearing extra dialogue or voices that necessarily didn't belong to you?
Honestly?
That's what we're here for.
I mean, sometimes when I'm at home, it seems like no matter who I lay with, I feel alone. I remember once I met this girl and I thought she was everything. And she came home with me, and I remember when her slumber was deepening, I felt the need to have to leave. Like I felt pain coming from deep within, like I was on that edge again, and I just needed a friend. Sometimes the door is closed, but I wish people would just please come in. But nobody's knocking. Maybe wishful thinking, like I'm nobody's problem. Sometimes, I'm not crazy. But sometimes suicide feels like the only option. Peaceful submission. They don't really love me like I think they love me, but maybe if I slip my wrist and they'll show attention. Question, like, do you really know what stress is? Or know true depression? When your face has no expression, so they don't know you begging? Why should you show aggression? Suffer from no acceptance, you take 24 Excedrin, oh, now everyone will show your best friend. Misconceptions enough to make you go load your weapon. They don't believe you. Well, show you mean it. Just squeeze the trigger. I know you hurting. I know you crying. So, yo, just listen. Close your eyes. Open your mind. Wake up. We'll be in heaven. Like, you mean those type voices? They ask me questions. They give me choices. They give me pointers on how I can take away those noises. I owe money to lawyers. Bill collectors are calling. Repo man looking for me. Fucking tired of ducking. Tired of hiding. Nobody trusts me. It's like they know that I'm lying. All my homies, they say they behind me. They got my back. But they can't see my face from there, so they don't know that I'm crying. Plus in the rain, a single tear is so lonely it's dying. I'm so alone sometimes I'd sell my soul, but I checked and ain't nobody buying. This decision isn't easy. You think I'm not trying? Like I'm not scared of dying? Fuck all of my effort, all these suggestions. You go follow them sirens. You'll find someone who died and finally found out he was special. It's not until you're gone that niggas that tell you they missed you. I was so alone and nobody tried to come get me. Nobody tried to be helpful. I'm sick of the politics popularity is. I'm sick of trying to fix where I clearly don't fit. I'm sick of people thinking that they know who I am. That's why I was smoking and I'm drinking, trying to find what I can't. Till insanity hits. Look at my daughter grown. I don't have any kids. I watched my best friend get shot to death, sent to the sky. Sometimes I think that I'd be happy to switch. Talking to myself like I deserve death. Like pull a bullet in his fucking chest. Through these chin, blow out these fucking teeth. Maybe now they'll all take a look at me. Because what I'm out of, I couldn't breathe. But now I'm feeling free, but I'm scared to bullet. All these problems in that single bullet. Sit at the cameras, let's get some footage. Fuck a casket. Forget a viewing. All this time they could have come see me, they didn't do it. Something wasn't right and they knew it. You tried to save me, right? They fucking blew it. Thought I was bluffing. See, this right here is how a man can snap when he's told that he's nothing with a pistol in my hand because I just want to hold on to something. Now I'm history. I bet now you miss me. Memories. Wonder who will find me. Will I cry or scream? Just surprise me. Forget it. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. This isn't right. Fuck it, I hold it lefty. Lord, forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Mr. Jones.
Please forgive me.
Remember, breathing techniques.
Please forgive me.
Remember, breathing techniques, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. For men to have to hide our vulnerability. To always perform with our backs embraced by the masses. The corners were the closest thing to a tight hug that was offered to our adolescence. Meanwhile, our fathers kept adding lessons on how being bottled up eases the body. And we didn't even bother to question their beard-battered suggestions. See, man thinks that bud grows wiser from the foundation of ignorant father figures and a stern backhand. They always believed that leather belts would teach young men like myself to buckle up. So watch as they belittle both the boy and his buoyancy. Because when boy go hides his masculine, man go seeks boy. Boy hides and go seeks a safe space from that generational manhunt. And man always hunts boy while belligerent. So boy only knows coping from the way his father hopscotch, from the way his father made him freeze. Tagged his body like boy 8 inches closer to jumping the rope. And man wonders why boy gets high enough to double his Duchess. Even back during the days of playground, we were taught to play grounded. That the skies and clouds were characteristics of a girl's room. We grew to hide underneath ceilings, to not seek any help, but to hide any type of dormant feelings. 5, 6. Several people say that we hide so we don't go seek therapy, that we go seek sex with women as something therapeutic. But I can't even remember the last time that I cried in front of a woman, without the fear of her using my waterworks to drown me when we go through rough waters. Because don't the world want warriors armed with armor their arms feel safe in? What if it's black man, we can only be shell? What if we go hide in shelter and still get shunned, shamed, called sassy for when we go seek out sanctuary? Our mental health always hiding in the background while hanging. Now I see why black men are always expected to go down swinging. 8, 9. Men have the tendency to tame the tension in between tender and temper. It's almost like being caught between a rock and a safe place. We go hide our tears because it's the best way to save face. We go hide our tears because it's the best way to save. We go hide our tears because it's the best way. We go hide our tears just because. We go hide in our tears. We go hide. We go hide. We go hide. We
have to be all shell and no share. As a man, they say we are all equally yoked. As a man, we have to scramble for a safe space just to find the sunny side up. As a man, we can't put all of our in one basket. As a man, I can't talk to my homies. I can't talk to my parents. I can't talk to my partners. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to any of y'all. It seems like sometimes I can't even talk to my therapist.